I grew up in Scandinavia, in Stockholm, a few kilometers from Copenhagen. But growing up in a family business, I know giving my mum advice on her little menswear retail shop in Stockholm, Sweden is one of the most challenging, life quests.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, as an entrepreneur with young kids, 9 and 7-year-old.
Yeah, 9 and 7.
I'm curious, as you sort of facilitate the future of work here now for our generation and the next generation, what advice from the future would your kids give you about how you could run this even better or engage hearts and minds? Or would they think that, people worked in physical spaces, now we're all online? What do you think your kids might tell you in the future?
Well, I'm telling them that it's all about connecting with people, and it's understanding tech, but not let that drive them. I'm answering in a roundabout way, but they're coming to an age where I'm really thinking a lot about school, the right school system, the right kind of education that's going to prepare them for what the future is. And I'm struggling with that because I think most school systems today are so archaic that they're just not, they're not preparing children for what that future is. So, it's more about me trying to figure out what's right for them. I want a Florence Guild for kids. I've had a couple of Florence Guild events for kids to try and have real conversations, to try and challenge ideas, and to try and understand there's different perspectives. That they're all valid. They're not right or wrong. It's different views. And at the end of the day, whether it's, tech will become bigger and bigger and will become, just bigger. But it's all around the connections. How do you find the connections, and how do you make that human in a way? So what they're going to tell me is probably, hopefully you work less, Dad, way too many hours. But for me, it's not work. It's just life.
Yeah.
And I love it. And it's not a 9 to 5 thing, and it never will be.
And maybe there's a chance for a few schools or a few school principals to engage you as a design consultant when you create the future school that maybe hasn't even been created for your kids yet.
So we've talked with a number of universities. We've come up with this idea, Work Club University, because I haven't found it. It's just a crazy idea. It's a complete defocus of what Work Club is around. But Work Club is around education as well. And for me, it's about, I want to learn. It's lifelong learning. I want to continue to learn. Education in the terms of a certificate, it's just, who cares? It's around just continuously learning. Whether you're 80 or 20, it doesn't matter. I want to learn. And I want to learn from, your thoughts on future. I want to learn from, people around me to continue to evolve. It doesn't just stop when you're 20 or 25 anymore. Right?
Yeah, certainly I think life is in constant beta mode, and it's been said that the rate of change has never been this fast and will never be this slow for the foreseeable future. And I think what we've seen here today and what we've heard about today in the conversation, even amplified with the beautiful acoustics of the white noise that you've curated here as well, is that there's still scope for the human connection, people from diverse backgrounds coming together, creating innovative ideas that will hopefully lead to more humane futures, courtesy of the human meeting, but also hopefully scaled by artificial intelligence moving forward. Thank you very much for being part of this little very human analog chit chat.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thank you,
Thank
Anders.
you.
Yeah,
Cheers.
thanks.